All right, so get this. We've got this story about a guy. Let's call him Bill.
Okay.
And Bill's kind of hit a rough patch, really down on his luck.
Hmm.
And someone comes along with this plan, this whole scheme to get him to 50,000.
$50,000.
Yeah. But here's the kicker. It's all about changing his mindset. Like, that's it.
Whoa, really? Just by thinking differently.
That's the idea anyway. Sounds kind of wild, right?
It does make you wonder, how much can our thoughts really change things?
Exactly. So this whole thing comes from an audio recording by Darnell L. Scott.
Okay.
He's a photographer, a big believer in the power of mindset and all that.
Right.
Now, he doesn't go super deep into who Bill actually is, but he
Yeah.
paints him as this young guy kind of lost at rock bottom,
I see.
Almost like he's using Bill as an example, a thought experiment to see what's possible.
It's interesting how he's framing it that way, almost like a challenge.
Totally. And get this, the first thing Darnell talks about is the library.
The library.
Yeah. But not just for, like, checking out books. He's talking about Bill using it as his office.
Oh, wow. That's pretty resourceful.
Right. Free internet, computers, a quiet place to work.
Yeah, things we take for granted. For someone like Bill, that's huge.
It's like he's seeing the library with completely fresh eyes.
Totally. Access is everything these days.
So Bill's got his makeshift office, but he needs to actually make money.
Right.
Darnell talks about building a photography website
Okay.
using free platforms like Wix or, Google Sites.
Makes sense. Keeps the costs down.
Exactly. Now, Bill's not a photographer himself, so Darnell talks about finding images online, ethically, of course.
Sure, more about the process than the actual photography.
Yeah, illustrating how to build an online presence, even without all the skills yourself.
So then how do you go from a free website to actually getting clients?
That's the million-dollar question, especially when you're starting with nothing.
Right. It's easy to feel stuck before you even begin.
It's all about perception.
Right. Mindset is huge.
So Darnell has Bill create a LinkedIn profile, really make it shine.
Smart move. Got to put yourself out there.
But he doesn't stop there. He has Bill focus on a specific niche. Corporate headshots.
Niche down. I like it.
Exactly. It's all about targeting the right people.
So much more effective than trying to be everything to everyone.
And get this, to top it off, Darnell even throws in some ChatGPT magic.
ChatGPT, huh? What's he using that for?
He's suggesting Bill use it to help write his profile, make the content really pop.
That's pretty clever. AI tools can be a game changer.
Like having a ghostwriter on demand. So we've got the website, the profile, the content.
This is where it gets interesting.
And this is where Darnell's strategy takes a bit of a, let's say, bold turn.
Bold, how so? He's got Bill reaching out directly to CEOs on LinkedIn.
CEOs, whoa.
Yeah, offering on-site headshot services, putting himself out there big time.
Talk about a power move. That takes some serious guts.
Right. Especially if you're not used to, seeing yourself that way.
Exactly. It makes you think, what holds people back? Fear of rejection, maybe?
Could be, or feeling like they're not good enough, past experiences, all sorts of things.
Those are real hurdles, not just some abstract idea.
And I think that's what makes this whole story so relatable.
Totally. So does Darnell have Bill, like, meditating or something to deal with that?
It's more, practical than that. Focusing on taking action, even if it's uncomfortable.
Okay, so less thinking, more doing.
Exactly. And focusing on providing value, like how can I help them? That kind of thing.
Instead of getting caught up in what if they say no.
Right. It's about shifting that mindset.
So Bill's sending these messages, putting himself out there, but does it actually work?
Well, this is where things get interesting.
Oh boy, here we go.
Darnell says Bill lands a $50,000 deal.
What? No way.
Yeah, a company with 1,000 employees needs headshots.
Hold on, rewind. $50,000. That's insane.
That's the power of thinking big.
I mean, it's easy to get caught up in the money, but how does someone like Bill go from feeling defeated to closing a deal like that?
That's the real transformation, right?
It's like each message, each interaction, it builds on itself.
Like a positive feedback loop, the more he puts himself out there.
The more confident he becomes.
And that confidence, it attracts opportunity.
It's almost like fake it till you make it, but in a good way,
It's not about being fake. It's about stepping into that version of yourself.
Right. Believing you have what it takes, even before you see the results.
Exactly. So we've got Bill, new mindset, killer strategy, amazing deal.
The storybook ending, right?
Not so fast. There's a catch.
Oh, no. What now?
Darnell never actually says if Bill goes through with it.
Wait, what? You mean we don't know if he actually makes the $50,000?
That's the big question. He lays out the path, but we don't know if Bill takes it.
So we're left hanging here, huh? Does Bill actually go for it? Or does he just, I don't know, stay stuck?
It's a real cliffhanger, right?
Yeah.
Makes you think about all those times you see someone
Uh-huh.
with a golden opportunity, right there for the taking,
Totally.
but they just can't or won't do it.
It's like Darnell's holding up a mirror to us, the listeners.
Oh, I like that.
Like he's saying, all right, what would you do? Could you actually change your whole life?
Especially when it means facing some hard truths about yourself, right?
Exactly. And, at first glance, this whole thing seems like it's about making money, you know, rags to riches.
Sure, the classic story.
But it's so much deeper than that. It's about believing in yourself when everything's telling you not to.
That's the core of it, that resilience, that inner strength.
And it's not some fairy tale, right? Darnell doesn't sugarcoat it.
No, not at all.
He's showing us the struggle, the doubt, the uncertainty.
Because that's real life, right? Personal growth isn't always pretty.
It's like he's saying, hey, I can give you the map, but you got to walk the path.
And that's empowering in a way, don't you think?
It is. It puts the ball back in our court, makes us think about the choices we make.
We're not just along for the ride. We're the ones behind the wheel.
Exactly. And that's what I love about this whole deep dive. It's given us so much to think about.
More than just a how-to guide, it's a look in the mirror.
So, to everyone listening, here's my takeaway, my big question.
Let's hear it.
What's holding you back? Really, what is it? And are you brave enough to let go?
Powerful stuff. If this story inspires even one person to take that step to embrace their potential, well, that's something special.
Absolutely.